to our audience now. Monica, I know that you want to ask Shai something. What would you like to ask him?
My question is, first of all, this was once a hunt camp turned cottage, and now it's our forever home. And we have an open concept kitchen, living room design, and we need to get some new living room furniture, and I don't know what type of furniture and how to place this furniture.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful home in Marmora. I learned where that was today, Marmora, Ontario. So it looks fantastic. There are a lot of really raw, natural elements in the space, and I think one of the things that most jumped out at me, even before we start talking about your furniture, we always say you come to City Line, you ask a question, be ready to get answers that you might not want to hear.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of all your walls.
We're going to get rid of everything. So, no.
They're all coming down.
So the kitchen, which is something that you actually did recently, is a painted kitchen from one of the big box stores, which is fine and it's great. I just think with all the really raw, natural, stained woods you have, it's a little bit of they're fighting together. So what I recommended that she do is, first of all, reface the kitchen cabinets. And reface the kitchen cabinets, I think, was something that's a stain rather than a saturated paint. I think it's just going to be a little bit softer. I also think that the white cabinets and then the dark base cabinets, it's just a little bit too much and it's unbalanced for the rest of the space. So when I'm talking about like a stain color, Benjamin Moore, you can now go to Benjamin Moore and choose a paint color and they can make it into a stain for you. So I'm choosing something that is almost a very taupey gray undertone. It's called Thunder by Benjamin Moore, and it's a softer transition between your woods than a stark white or a stark espresso that you have on the base.
Okay. That's
first. Now we'll actually get to your question. So the layout. So you have beautiful windows looking out to a lake, just a beautiful, beautiful property. And I think one of the challenges that Monica was having, and this is something that everybody kind of has a little bit of a challenge with, is not having furniture necessarily placed all the way up against a wall, and you can kind of bring things in. Her other concern was putting furniture in front of a window. When you have a wall full of windows, sometimes you have to put furniture in front of it. So it's just about the correct pieces that you're going to choose, scale and proportion and size. So you can absolutely do a sectional along the window wall with the return to the back where you have your bureau, which you don't want to move. And then the kitchen is over here. So what I would do is I would have two chairs, which is going to open it up. It's not going to define the space so starkly and close it off from the kitchen. It'll be a nice transition to be able to move in and move around. I would choose furniture that is meant for a more contemporary modern home. So the scale and size, scale and proportion of the furniture is going to be smaller and lower. So you can have a beautiful sectional, but it won't block the view out the window.
Yeah, really good tips. Bring that room and that space together.